I know a lot of friends where the bedtimes are just getting later and later at this stage. Do you have any advice for that?
Yeah, I think we all relaxed our boundaries a little bit in the early stages of this lockdown, going, you know, the usual rules don't apply. But of course, children thrive on calm, clear, consistent predictability. They need to be able to anticipate with certainty what's going to happen and when, as best we can do that, and be right about it. So I think if you've let and be honest with ourselves, like if you know, yeah, I got a bit lax about dinner times, bath times, bedtimes, and actually we're all running about 30, 40 minutes late. The problem with that for even a child up to 9, 10 years old is they could cross quite quickly into overtired. And overtired, counterintuitively, often manifests as overstimulated. And they seem to go this way instead of this way. You're going, how could you be so tired and so alert? So I would say to you a couple of tips about that. Reestablish your routine. Because I really think, though, you know, I won't win friends for this one, but I do think sleep problems are a classic example of a child's want or a parent's want clashing with a child's need. We want them to go to sleep. They need to wake up and say, are we still there? And check on us and link in with us and connect with us and co-regulate with us. So it's often an area that we tend to psychopathologize unnecessarily. And I don't say that to minimize the stress of having a child who won't sleep, because it's super stressful, because we get tired and cranky. None of us are good in that state. Try to establish a calm, clear routine. That means no screens 1 hour before bed for children, and replace that with play. In your play, make sure that there is a chance for a good old authentic belly laugh. Now, not tickles. Tickles are fine between parents and children, but they're a stimulus. I mean just fun. You know, something that elicits laughter, because laughter releases residual tension a child may be holding on to. And going to bed is that time, you know, we're winding down when we're suddenly aware of everything that we should be thinking and worried about. So releasing that tension, whatever your routine is, depending on the age of your child, you may do some bath time. If that's the case, be creative, do your play with what you're doing. Bubble hairdos, bubble beards, pass the bubbles hand to hand, have a warm fluffy towel, wrap them up, rock them, sing a song, bring them into the room, make it snow if you're using powder, otherwise do lotion and sing a little song about lotion, lotion, just because that lilting of your voice is soothing. Into jammies, little story, and then do a top to toe good night. Good night, forehead kiss. Good night, nose kiss, chin, soft tummy, wiggly fingers, strong legs, bendy knees, right down to tippy toes. And that is like a body scan. But instead of having a young child do a body scan on their own, which is actually quite difficult, you know, picture everything, clench it and relax it. This is you doing it with and for them by doing it through nice nurture-based kisses. But you're cueing them. We're winding down. I'm going to go. It's time now. And you're gone. Some children need additional support with something like, you know, maybe a little guided meditation that you can play. You know, there's apps that you can do that with, that, you know, so the screen isn't on, but it's playing and it switches itself off, or you can program it for a certain time. Some children find those stimulating though. So I really want you to be the best judge of that for your own child, but having a calm, clear, consistent routine. And when all else fails, create a magic sleep spray. Be supremely confident it always works. You have to sell this hard. Get a little, you know, like the holiday bottles we put our lotions in for going away, put some water, a couple of drops of lavender, an official looking label that makes it look like it came from the doctors or something, and you squirt it around the bed and on the pillow, and you say, magic sleep spray means you get beautiful dreams. You have to get into bed and catch your dreams. Any variety of that, but it's about routine. And bear in mind, no child high-fived their parent and said, thank you so much for that routine. Where has that been all my life? So it takes a few days, and I would say 7 to 10 days really, to really consistently embed a new routine. So stick with it. Don't crack on day 5. Stick with it.